is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for bought. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario. And a great game to start right now. Lowry to Gasol. And throws it down. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Irving.
To number 7, Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 87% from the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Irving brings the ball up court. Here comes the screen. Irving to Horford. He throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lowry with it. Down 2. To Gasol. Turns and slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Number 7, Kyle.
Curling inside. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Driving right to the basket. To Jaylen Brown. For 3. His first effort off the mark. Lowry into the front court. 2-point advantage. That is great vision to set it up. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Celtics have it. Irving. Another chance. To Irving. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Irving.
To number 7, Kyle Lowry. That's his.
Kyrie Irving is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. Whoops, that won't go. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from long range. What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
And finishes strong. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie Irving. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
And count the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Irving. Smothering D.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to Lynn. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving to Horford. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. That ends the first quarter. The Raptors in front. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Toronto with the basketball. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Rozier rocking the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Hayward. Aaron Baines powers it through.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Rozier. The rebound's corralled by the Raptors. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Leonard. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hayward. Five seconds to shoot. Hayward So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. To Horford. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Leonard. To Lowry. Celtics have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Hayward. That's rebounded by Toronto. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Leonard. Great dish to set it up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. 4-3. Textbook defense. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kyrie across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Going to launch beyond the arc. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Defense, let's go.
Curling inside. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Toronto has the basketball. Leonard. That pass taken away by Toronto. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Here's Irving into the front court. His group now down 2. And the finish at the rim. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Lowry. Nice pass to set things up.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Leonard. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The assist from
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard. Jason Tatum able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cruises inside for two.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Al Horford, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Irving to Hayward. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Jason Tatum swats it. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. So Lowry has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Hey, lock up.
To Irving. Fires the three. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marcus Smart. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lynn.
Subbing in for the Celtics, number 46, Aaron Baines.
Tatum. That's good D. Shot no good. So Lowry. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Irving. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard. So Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Easy path to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His team up by one. Al Horford with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Irving buries it. It's a three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Irving. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Goes reverse to lay it in. He's not shy about shooting. Good from out there, but he misses this time. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Defense making the ball handler work. To Jeremy Lin. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Hits the second. One more coming. Hits all three free throws. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Leonard. Won't go. Jaylen Brown rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Deep right corner. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Short jumper stays out. To Marcus Smart. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Gets to the basket and scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kawhi Leonard, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Rozier into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Horford. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 11.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
And number 13. Marcus Morris.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Leonard. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kawhi Leonard. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Toronto has the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Horford to Irving. Danny Green with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Danny Green to Leonard. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Shot from the lane won't go. Leonard to Lowry. Irving. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Lowry with it. Leads 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Leonard. Oh, he missed a short one there. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guy's down 3. Here comes the screen. Irving. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, man.